And the other infantry carrier that I love, that I've actually used a couple of times, is the Karnov.
Yeah.
And anybody who knows their VTOLs knew I was about to say Karnov, I'm sure. Because it's one of the go-to ones when you're trying to move stuff.
It's been around forever.
Forever. It's a 30 ton, so it's the max. It does not have very much armor, but it isn't a combat vehicle. It is listed as a combat vehicle, I think, but it doesn't have any weapons. It's an infantry transport vehicle, and I'm pretty sure it's listed as support vehicle rather than combat vehicle, but I can't remember. It's got 11-17 move. Like I say, bugger all armor. It can take a medium laser everywhere except the rotors, and then after that it's stuffed. But yeah, 11-17 for moving 6 tons of infantry is pretty good.
Yeah,
that's 2 full platoons.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's really good. It doesn't have any gun. Was there some that had machine guns?
Yeah, there's a couple of variants. I think that's why it's listed as a combat vehicle, but I can't remember if this version, the standard version, is listed as a combat vehicle. If you look up Karnov, you'll find it. It's not that hard, but in some of the programs, things are separated out, and you need to know that you're looking for the right thing. But there's a load of different variants, right? There's a load of different variants. There's one with an Act 20. It loses a certain amount of speed and gains some armor, but it also gains an Act 20 and 2 tons of ammo. I don't think it has a infantry bay either, so that's nasty. There's a variant with a thumper artillery piece in it.
Oh, what?
There's a helicopter that moves at 11-17 with a thumper artillery piece in it. That's the lowest level artillery piece, remember that, but it is an artillery piece. It's really cool.
Wow. You would never lock that down. You would never lock it down. It could just go anywhere it wants.
It's really cool. There's a gunship which gets 2 machine guns and 2 tons of ammunition. So you're basically just a machine gun thing. There's an upgrade version in 3055 that gets ferrofibrous armor and gets a machine gun and enlarges the cargo bay to 7 tons instead of 6.
There you go. Which
is really, really good. And then there's a battle armor transport variant that has 2 ER mediums, some extra ferrofibrous armor, an ECM, and an 8-ton cargo bay.
Wow. Gee, that's got a bit of stuff.
8 tons is enough for a battle armor unit and a full platoon of infantry.
Yeah. Or if you go depending on what rules you use.
Depending on what rules.
Heavier battle armor.
Yeah, and what battle armor you take.
Yeah.
I think standard Innisphere battle armor is 5 tons. But I think elementals cost 1 ton per thing or something like that. I can't remember now. But yeah, there's some different rules, but 8 tons is good.
Yeah.
8 tons is pretty good. Especially when you've got a couple of medium lasers on there as well. There's a periphery version that came up, loses the cargo, and takes a couple of rocket launchers. Well, actually, it's got 4 rocket launcher 20s and 6 rocket launcher 10s. So, rocket launchers are 1 shot, okay? But you've got 4 chances to do 20s and 6 chances to do 10s. And its BV is only 590. Bear in mind, this BV here for the standard version is only 125.
Yeah.
So
it's not a combat thing.
It's not a combat. It's a troop transport. But you can get this and a couple of infantry platoons, which will fit in its cargo bay, for not very much at all, because that's 125 to transport those 17 hexes. That's a full map sheet. It's really good. And then there's a custom variant that has heavy stealth armor and all sorts of other cool stuff.